What's up guys, welcome to the channel and welcome back to 458 Destroyers Garage. Now I made a video a few months ago doing a quick walk around tour of all the cars in the collection, and at that time there were 29 cars here. Today there are 32, but 5 of them are new that were not in that last video. So I figured it was worth doing a quick walk around to show you guys what's changed in the collection since then. But first, if you're new to the channel, what's up? My name is Charlie. I help make content for the channel. Make sure you check out the Instagram page. We're always posting stuff. Keep up to date with the channel. And with that out of the way, let's get to it. And starting back with the lounge area, there's really nothing new over here. There's a ton of stuff around here. It's not super organized, so I don't want to show over here too much, but check this out. This is a quick sneak preview to the gigantic, monstrous screen that's gonna be in the next garage. Hint, hint. These are all individual panels that are gonna get put together into a huge screen that's gonna go on the wall in the new garage. That's definitely something you're gonna wanna stick around to check out. Starting here with the Ferraris, we obviously had the Loft, the F40, the 599 GTO, and the 812 GTS. Those have not changed. That's the same as in the last video, but what is new is this guy right here. This is the incredible, awesome, amazing 812 Competizione. We actually just did a deep dive video on the channel specifically about this car. If you haven't seen it yet, do yourself a favor and go check it out. Listen to this incredible V12, 9,500 RPM. This car is crazy and we just can't get enough of it. Moving on a little bit, we've got the Speziale and the Portofino. Those have not changed, but what is here new is this guy, the SF90 Spider. This is one of 2 SF90s in the collection. Again, the white one still hasn't made it back to the garage, but this one is the one currently here right now. We did another deep dive video on it, so make sure, again, just like the 812, if you haven't checked it out, go check out the channel. It's definitely worth a watch. And while we're out here, we might as well just keep going along the border of the garage. The R8, the Perf, the STO, and the R8 GT, and the Enthmoto Gallardo. Those are all the same you saw last time in the last video. Nothing has changed here. There is a blue STO that's not here in the garage, but it's getting its twin turbo kit put on. It'll show up one of these days, but it's just not currently here right now. Moving on, changed place. Unfortunately, we have the BAC Mono over here on the lift. It's got a few minor tweaks, a few minor bugs that are getting worked out, but it's still here in the garage. Continuing along the outer wall, we have Paul Walker's R32 and Paul Walker's R34. Again, like the Loft and the F40, these cars are not going anywhere in the collection. These are always going to be a staple here. We still have the R33 LM. We've got the other 1,000 horsepower R33 crazy built car. It's not gone anywhere. We've got the top secret Supra. But what is new is the Veilside RX-7. You might remember if you saw the last video, there was an M3 here. That was not 458 Destroyers. That was actually the guy who was working on the RX-7, but he got it finished and he brought it back. Super glad to see this car back in the garage. And in the same spot as last time, we have the S-Tune R34. Now, normally this is parked in that space I showed you back over here. This is the Ferrari 296. With that crazy exhaust Amelia Hartford made for it, it seriously sounds amazing. This is new, and like the other Ferraris, we have a deep dive video on the channel. Make sure you go check those out. This car is seriously one of my favorites in the garage. Definitely one of the best to grab keys for and just go rip the back roads. This car is super incredible. And then if we move to the center section, this is where really things haven't really changed. The Viper moved around. It was parked over here before. The Voodoo Viper, we have the NSX Type S, the C7ZR1, which I believe was parked, I think it was here. We got the T-Spec. And the only car that's new here in the center section is this Model S Plaid. Shameless plug. This car is actually one of the ones for sale. Go check out 458destroyersales.com. I'll link it down in the description below. This is one of the cars for sale. Super ridiculously silly quick car, but it's just on its way to find a new home. And again, unchanged from last time, we have the LFA Nürburgring. Again, another one of the staple cars in the collection. We got the Enthmoto Viper, the Sissio R35, the T-Spec R35, the McLaren 720S, and of course, the track toy, the GT2 RS. So that's kind of a quick tour of the garage and the 32 cars in here right now. But like I said in the previous tour video, this still doesn't represent the entire collection 458 Destroyer has. There are still various cars that are out on travel, getting serviced, getting built. So there are still cars missing from the garage that are a part of the collection. I'm gonna try to keep track of what's coming through. And when new things come through, I'm gonna try to keep making these little updates because there's a ton of really cool builds like the R8 GT, the Voodoo Viper, and one really crazy wide body build that I'm super excited to see come back to the garage. It's gonna be ridiculous. You don't wanna miss that. Like I said at the beginning, my name is Charlie. I help make content for the channels. If you're new, I wanna say welcome. Leave a comment down below on any of the cars that you wanna see more individual content on. I'm trying to go through as many cars as I can, as fast as I can, but let me know in the comments down below which one specifically you guys wanna see first. And with that, that's pretty much all I have for this video, so I will catch you guys in the next one.